You know, there's nothing quite like settling into bed after a long day, ready to drift off into a peaceful sleep. Until that familiar twinge strikes. One minute you're relaxed, and the next, ouch, your leg seizes up out of nowhere. Sound familiar? If you've ever been jolted awake by a sudden leg cramp, you're not alone. In fact, I've had my share of nights where I've had to hop out of bed and pace around just to shake it off. But here's the good news. Those frustrating cramps don't have to be a regular part of life after 60. And the secret to keeping your legs strong and cramp-free might just be sitting in your kitchen right now. Today, we're talking about the top 3 foods that can help prevent leg cramps and strengthen your legs, so you can move freely, sleep soundly, and enjoy every day to the fullest. Now, you might be thinking, food? Really? How could what's on my plate affect my legs? Well, let me tell you, our bodies are incredible machines, but as we age, they sometimes need a little extra support. Things like dehydration, mineral deficiencies, or even muscle fatigue can sneak up on us, and those cramps are all our body's way of saying, hey, I need a boost here. That's where these 3 powerhouse foods come in. They're packed with the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients your muscles crave to stay strong and flexible. So let's dive in, starting with a classic favorite, one that's probably already in your air. Fruit bowl. First food, bananas, nature's portable powerhouse. The humble banana, sweet, convenient, and so much more than just a quick snack. You've probably heard that bananas are good for cramps. But do you know why? It all comes down to potassium. Potassium is like the unsung hero of muscle health. It works hand in hand with other minerals to keep your nerves and muscles communicating smoothly when potassium levels dip, which can happen easily as we age, especially if certain medications are part of your routine. Your muscles might start sending those painful SOS signals in the form of cramps. But here's where bananas shine. A medium-sized banana packs about 400 milligrams of potassium. Pair that with their natural sugars for energy and a dose of magnesium, another cramp-fighting superstar, and you've got a simple, delicious way to support your legs. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm not a big fan of bananas, or maybe they don't agree with you. No worries. You don't have to eat them plain. Try slicing one into your morning oatmeal, blending it into a smoothie with some yogurt and berries, or even mashing it into whole grain pancake batter. The goal is to make it work for you. Second food, leafy greens, the silent strength builders. Next up, leafy greens. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, oh, another salad lecture, hear me out. I'm not here to tell you to choke down a plate of raw kale, unless that's your thing. But greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and even broccoli are absolute gold mines when it comes to preventing leg cramps. Why? 2 words, magnesium and calcium. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after they contract, which is key to avoiding those nighttime spasms. Calcium, on the other hand, ensures your muscles can contract properly in the first place. Delicate dance and leafy greens provide both nutrients in one package. Let me share a quick story. My neighbor Marta used to complain about leg cramps every time I chat over the fence. Then she started adding a handful of spinach to her morning omelette. Just a small change. And within a few weeks, she noticed a real difference. She's even back to taking her evening walks without worrying about her legs giving out. The trick is to keep it simple. Saute some garlic and spinach in, olive oil as a side dish, blend kale into a hearty soup, or toss arugula into a sandwich. And if you're not a fan of the taste, try mixing milder greens like butter lettuce into your meals first. Every little bit adds up. Now, I want you to take a moment and think, which of these foods could you add to your next meal? Maybe it's slicing a banana onto your cereal tomorrow morning or stirring some spinach into a pasta dish tonight. Small steps, my friends, can lead to big changes. And guess what? We're just getting started. There's one more food I'm excited to share with you. A surprising, versatile option that's probably already in your pantry. But before we get to that, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried bananas or leafy greens to ease leg cramps? Or maybe you've got a favorite recipe that makes these foods a joy to eat? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. For now though, let's keep this conversation going. In the next part, we'll uncover that third magical food and talk about how to combine all three into a simple, satisfying meal plan. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So, we've talked about bananas and leafy greens, two everyday heroes that can work wonders for keeping leg cramps at bay. But let's get to that third food I promised you. The one that might surprise you with its versatility. Picture this, a tiny, crunchy powerhouse that's been around for centuries, often tucked into trail mixes or sprinkled over desserts. Give up. It's the humble almond. Third food, almonds, the crunchy muscle protector. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Nuts? At my age, aren't they hard to chew? I hear you. And if whole almonds aren't your thing, don't worry. Almond butter, or even almond milk, can be just as effective. But let me tell you why these little gems deserve a spot in your pantry. Almonds are loaded with magnesium, a mineral that's like a soothing balm for your muscles. Remember how we talked about potassium in bananas and calcium in greens? Well, magnesium is the teammate that helps those minerals do their jobs properly. It relaxes tense muscles, eases nerve signals, and even helps your body absorb calcium more effectively. Just a small handful of almonds, about a cup, gives you nearly 20% of your daily magnesium needs. Not bad for a snack you can keep in your pocket, right? But that's not all. Almonds are also rich in healthy fats and vitamin E, which fight inflammation. Something that can creep up as we age and make muscles feel stiffer. My friend Carl, who's in his late 70s, started keeping a jar of almonds by his favorite armchair. He snacks on a few while reading the paper, and he swears his legs feel less creaky these days. And here's a tip. If chewing whole nuts is tough, try soaking almonds in water overnight. They soften right up, making them easier to eat. Or stir a spoonful of almond butter into your morning oatmeal. It adds a creamy richness you'll love. Putting it all together, simple, satisfying meals. Now, the beauty of these three foods is how effortlessly they fit into your daily routine. You don't need fancy recipes or hours in the kitchen. Let me give you an example of what a day might look like. Start your morning with a bowl of oatmeal topped with sliced banana and a sprinkle of almonds. For lunch, toss a handful of spinach into a hearty soup or sandwich. In the afternoon, enjoy a small handful of almonds with a cup of herbal tea. And at dinner, maybe a stir-fry with plenty of leafy greens like kale or Swiss chard, cooked until they're tender and flavorful. The key is to keep it simple and enjoyable. If you're not used to eating these foods, start small. Add a few slices of banana to your cereal. Mix a handful of spinach into a pasta sauce, or swap your usual snack for a few almonds. Over time, those small shifts become habits, and those habits can lead to fewer cramps and stronger legs. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have loved to hear from you. You ever tried almonds as a snack? Or do you have a favorite way to sneak leafy greens into your meals? Maybe you've already noticed a difference since adding bananas to your diet. Share your stories in the comments below. I'll bet others could benefit from your ideas. And if you're sitting there thinking, this all sounds great, But how do I stay consistent? Well, that's where the real magic happens. It's not just about what you eat, but how you weave these choices into a lifestyle that keeps you feeling vibrant and strong. So let's keep this conversation going. In the next part, we'll explore how to pair these foods with other daily habits that support muscle health, faint hydration, gentle movement, and even a surprising trick involving your favorite pair of shoes. You'll walk away with a clear, doable plan to take charge of your leg health and finally say goodbye to those pesky cramps for good. You know, sometimes the simplest solutions are right under our noses, or in this case, right on our plates. We've covered 3 fantastic foods to help prevent leg cramps, but there's one more piece of the puzzle we need to talk about. And no, it's not another ingredient, it's something you're already doing every single day. Let me share a little doing every single day secret. Even if you're eating all the bananas, grains, and almonds in the world, your muscles still need a trusty sidekick to make those nutrients work their magic. That sidekick, water, the unsung hero, hydration. Water might not be a food, but it's absolutely essential for keeping cramps at bay. Think of it like this: minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium need water to travel through your body and reach your muscles. Without enough hydration, those nutrients can't do their jobs properly. It's like trying to wash dishes without turning on the faucet. As we age, our sense of thirst can become less reliable. You might not always feel parched, even when your body's craving fluids. My rule of thumb: keep a water bottle or a cheerful little pitcher nearby as a reminder. And if plain water feels boring, jazz it up. Add a slice of lemon, a few cucumber ribbons, or even a sprig of mint. Herbal teas count too. Just aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day, and you'll be amazed at how much more limber your legs feel. Gentle movement. Keep those muscles talking. Now, let's talk about movement. I'm not suggesting you train for a marathon. Goodness, no. But sitting for too long can make muscles stiff and cranky, while gentle activity keeps them flexible and strong. It's like oiling a squeaky hinge. A little goes a long way. Here's what works for me. Every morning, before I even pour my coffee, I even do 5 minutes of easy leg stretches right next to my bed. Ankle circles, calf raises, my baby, seated forward, bent to loosen up my hamstrings. And throughout the day, I try to take short walks, even if it's just pacing the hallway while I'm on the phone or watering the plants. My cousin Ed, who's 78, swears by his evening porch walks. I will stroll up and down his driveway for 10 minutes after dinner, rain or shine. He says it's not just his legs that feel better, his mood does too. Bringing it all together, let's take a breath and recap, because I want you to leave here feeling confident, not overwhelmed. You've got your 3 key foods: bananas for potassium, leafy greens for magnesium and calcium, and almonds to tie it all together. Pair them with plenty of water and gentle movement, and you're giving your legs the VIP treatment they deserve. But here's the most important thing. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Might be some days you'll forget the almonds, or you'll skip your walk. That's okay. What matters is that you're taking small, steady steps toward feeling stronger. Before I let you go, I want to leave you with this. Aging might be inevitable, but suffering through constant leg cramps doesn't have to be. You've got the power to make real, meaningful changes, starting today. So, what's your first step going to be? Maybe it's tossing a banana into your grocery cart this afternoon, or setting a reminder to sip water every hour. Or perhaps it's sharing this video with a friend who's been struggling with cramps too. Whatever it is, I'm rooting for you. I love to hear your journey. Drop a comment below telling me which tip resonated most, or share your own secret for staying strong and cramp-free. Let's build a community where we lift each other up one step and one banana at a time. If you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. There's so much more to talk about when it comes to thriving after 60, and I'd hate for you to miss out. Remember, friends, every day for you to miss out is a new chance to nourish your body, honor your strength, and live with joy. Here's to your health, and to legs that carry you wherever your heart desires. Take care of those legs. They've got a lot more adventures ahead.